And it is what it is. He wanted to shine at the swap meet. To the white boys, got him in that hot seat. Only love it when her hair long. You should listen to this beat through my headphones. Money long, number one.
Alright, hello to the Mr. JH show. I am, of course, Ben, as you see, but you can call me Midnight as well. That's what I prefer to be called, in terms of nicknames, in terms of music. But, I'm just gonna tell to you like this. I'm continuing on from my, review on Hopsin, and now it's about Funk Volume, and I just want to talk about them for a minute or a second. Well, preferably probably around 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Hopefully I can get it lower than that, but you know, we can't really say. But from last where I took off, I was talking about Hopsin and his career and how successful he was, but also at the same time how he needs to look out and everything. And so let's talk about his group now. So let's talk about Funk Volume. Yes, Funk Volume is a really good group. They are talented. They are very lyrical. I mean, very, very lyrical. And I'm just gonna put it like this. Let's do each review in order, because we have Hopsin, Swizz, Dizzy Wright, Jarren Benton, and DJ Hoppa. Let's start with Hopsin since he's a ringleader. Hopsin is very talented. He's lyrical. He has a very good flow. Reminds me of Prime Eminem. He has his own unique style and very positive messages. As I said last time, only problem I see is him dissing a lot that could prove as a very bad thing in the future and might pose as a threat to him later on. Then we have Swizz. Personally, I mean, to me he is very lyrical, but my problem is that I can't even lie, I just cannot stand his voice. I mean, it's like I can listen to it for a few minutes and that's it, because it just sounds so childish to me. I'm not even lying. I'm just saying. Then, of course we have let's see. Sorry, I was checking my texts. But then, of course, we have Dizzy Wright. Dizzy Wright, he is a very talented rapper. He's lyrical. He speaks on things that he's seen through his life. I mean, I won't say that he raps about things that he hasn't seen or through the stories of others, but he raps about things that he has seen, things that he's went through in his life, and that's very good. I mean, of course, he does rap about weed sometimes. That sort of reminds me of Wiz Khalifa in some ways. You guys might get mad at me, but I just personally see it like that. But on the bright side, he doesn't rap about weed all the time. That's the bright side about it. Then we have, of course, Jarren Benton. I haven't listened to that much of his music, but he's very talented. I'm going to give that to him. He's a very talented rapper. Very, very talented. And he's very good, as I said. He's lyrical. He has some sort of a uniqueness to me, personally, and I think that he's proved to be good. So I'm gonna let you guys hear a new song that they've done recently, for a few seconds. Then, you know, I'm going to get back on topic and talk about the full spectrum of what I think about them. Alright, here's the song. Excuse me, but yeah, that was a pretty good performance, I have to say so myself. But yeah, so now let's get down to business, shall we? Now, as you have just seen, that was her new song. And of course, I personally, if it was personally, I give it a probably. It was really good. 10. Search it up. Funk Volume 2013. Um, but let's get to this. All right, I'm just gonna say it like it is. Personally, to me, this group has a lot of talent. It's very lyrical, very good, and has a pretty decent fan base. But you know, to me, some of the fans are just over the top. If you look at those YouTube comments, and really, they kind of get on my nerves because they just are some die-hard people about some stuff. Yes, I know I have a big head. That's the reason why I have to have this. But excuse me. But I mean, thing is that they have a decent fan base. They pretty good. I think they'll last for quite a while. But personally, the group to me is kind of hypocritical. I'm not gonna lie. They are sort of hypocritical. Now, thing is that we have the reason why I believe they're hypocritical is because of the way they do stuff. Like, for example, Hopsin says he is against drugs, right? If he's against drugs, please tell me why he signed two people, Dizzy Wright and Jaren Benton, who are doing drugs, marijuana, onto the label. Now, of course, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Jaren has quit. I haven't heard anything about Dizzy. I don't think he'll be getting off that weed, man. You get what I mean? But people. I'm going to tell the truth. People try justifying people they worship. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I will not justify anybody if I know they're doing something wrong. There's no way I can justify it because I'm not there with them. I am going to tell you that they're wrong for whatever they do. And just because I'm a fan of yours doesn't mean I'm going to defend you. That's a problem with a lot of people. If I think you're doing something wrong, I'm going to admit to it and tell you, yes, he is doing something wrong and I just don't agree. I'm not going to defend you because I like your music. Would that make any sense at all? If he's going against something that he's doing, that he teaches against, then why does he have people that are signed to his label? Answers, people. Answers. Like, for real. As a saying goes, practice what you preach. That's what I've always known, and for real, that's what you should live by. Sure, you have rappers out there that are fake, but we're dealing with a whole different breed here. Hopsin is a Christian. That means that he has to stick to what he believes. If he's trying to tell other people what to do and what not to do, you need to practice what you preach. And that is the truth. Don't try to justify it. Don't try to do anything. When it comes down to rappers like him, I do put their life at the highest. Whatever they say, I do. I pay attention to them closely. Because if you're going to try to tell me what to do, I'm going to expect you doing what you do. And also trying to change, make a way for other people. And that's the thing with me. And if you can't do that, then how am I supposed to listen to your music and agree with it? This is a thing that regular people every day are going to be thinking. Now, you guys are probably going, what in the world is this boy talking about? But it's the truth. Do you think I'm lying? No, I'm not. I'm just telling it like it is. Because I've always figured that if you're going to do something, you need to stick to what you preach. Now, I better start getting on to something else because I just basically said the same thing over and over. But, okay, Swizz. I have kind of, I mean, well, I'll get to him in a bit, but I have kind of drawn the line with Funk Volume. I really don't even listen to Hobson anymore. I definitely don't listen to Swizz because he's kind of not on my good list because he sort of dissed on Swizz Beats. Well, he dissed, but the way he dissed was kind of out of proportion. You do not diss on somebody's wife. And I know somebody's gonna come up on my comments and say, "Hey, well, it's hip hop." No, it's not hip hop. My brother came from the old school. When I say old school, my brother is 30 years old. All right, he came from the old school. He can tell you about hip hop and how it is, and the origination of hip hop and how it is. This, sure, I'm in the new school. They still abide by some rules that came from the old school. I mean, we don't even have that many beefs anymore, and if we do have beefs, they're not really gonna be that big anymore. But even with the old style beefs, you never really brought up a person's wife. I haven't seen that, period. I mean, I would have to ask my brother, but I haven't seen that. And my brother said himself, there are certain boundaries, period. And even rappers have to live up to those boundaries. Because in life, you do have laws. I mean, life, you have to have a mutual respect for somebody. For real, people. Would you like it if somebody started talking about your wife and saying they've been with her, and you're gonna accept that like it is? Oh, that's not funny. It is not entertainment. I do not agree with that. And you're just gonna say it's hip hop, it's not government. Whoever said that, I thought it was a government. Did I say that? Did I say it was a government? So what if it's hip hop? It's a music genre. Sure, there's gonna be dissing, but you just don't bring up somebody's wife and start saying you slept with her. That's just not right. That's dirty. That's going a little too far. That's what people get shot over. I mean, like, for real. Nobody thinks about that. People get shot over that junk if you're talking about someone's wife. I don't like that. It's the same thing with if you're talking about my mom. If you're talking about my mom saying the same thing, shoot, I'm gonna be willing to go to war with you. I'm gonna be willing to go to war with you. You have limits. It's either you stick to those limits, or you get prepared for some serious cutting up. Now, I don't think Swizz Beats has heard about this yet. I don't think so. I think nobody in the hip hop world is really paying attention for real, except for Soulja Boy and a few others. But I mean, personally, the whole group, they're good, but they really do need to watch out because you're gonna have that set of people that, I mean, you gotta watch out for what you say. That's first and foremost in life, period. If you want people to respect you, I mean, you can talk about me however you want, but you don't talk about my family. You don't talk about my mom or my wife. And even in hip hop, you should respect those two things. Even in hip hop, I don't even care. That's just dirty right there. I mean, no offense to Swizz or anything, but he needs to watch his back. If he's gonna start saying stuff like that, I could have took him dissing on Swizz like you're ugly or your rap stink. I could have took that simply, that would have been like, oh, okay, whatever. I mean, shoot, no big deal. But simply just saying, I slept with your wife. That was like, whoa, 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 going like, can somebody please tell Swizz Beats I did the unthinkable with Alicia Keys on the floor? I went like, dude needs to be quiet. But yeah, and Dizzy and Jerry Benson, they're cool. They're cool guys. I don't really have anything to say about them. All I gotta say is that hopefully they'll rise. But Hopsin, he's starting to be sort of hypocritical about himself, and I think the Joker really has put him out there. And it's sad to say, but Hopsin, I think Hopsin's losing a big part of his fan base over this, and it's pretty sad. I never really been a big fan for real. I listened to his music from time to time and respected him, but I'm more of a Nas, Common, Jay-Z, Kanye West type of person. I was up with good music and Double MG, and well, now my favorite rapper is Kendrick Lamar. In terms of being new school, I like Top Dog Entertainment, Black Hippie. They are really good. They're a really good group, but check them out though. They're really good. Funk Volume isn't the only thing bumping right now. Top Dog Entertainment is really good to me, so check them out. And I'll have another video later on, probably at the end of this week. Please kick me or hit me up on Twitter or on Instagram about what topic you would like for me to discuss, or if you have a debate with me that you would want to talk about, hit me up on Kick. I'm always on Kick and everything, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. So bye.
They working on another deal, they talking 250. I'm holding out for 3, 275, and I just might agree. XD boy used to park my Beamer. Now look at me, I can park in my own arena. I only love it for weave new. I'm still a hood nigga, what you want me to do? Been hopping out